Okay. We are up and running. What I am not saying is where's my ugly mug? Where is my ugly mug? My camera might be. I mean, it's right there. So I don't know. Oh, there it is. It's back. Camera's back. So you see my big bald head. Okay. So here we are in TW. Um, we've not gotten the thumbs up, but people are going. Anyways, so I always like to be that guy that waits for Papa Guild Leader, not to be confused with Papa Smurf, but Papa Guild Leader to say, yeah, go start killing shit. That all that said, all that said, the walls aren't super duper scary just yet. We got us a Reva wall though. Got us a Reva wall. Oh, and there's a beautiful little Ray and a Leia. All the things. Jedi Master Luke. Exar Kun revived. It's a good name. It's a good name. You gotta know. You gotta know Star Wars to know that name. So I got respect for that guy. Because as of now, he's not what we refer to as canon. Thank you, Disney. Thank you so much, Disney. We love you. We love you, Disney. Oh, look, he took out a team with no Datacron. I hope he didn't like throw Bane at it and was just like, Rah! He might be in a use it or lose it situation. Also, um, sort of thing happens. All right, little kid, what you doing? I don't know why I'm using a fake ass British accent. I do that every now and again. I'll talk at him. He thinks it's funny. There's one of his God, what movie is it? There's a movie he just loves where some of the characters are Britishy, and it just cracks him up. It's a cartoon. What freaking cartoon is it? Uh, oh, maybe Sing. Maybe the Gorillas. I think he likes the Gorillas, and aren't they all like Cockney Britishy accents? Maybe that's it. And look, they came in. So I think a lot of guilds do this, but this is the first guild I have ever been in that does this particular thing where they block off everything. So every attempt is logged for the officers to see, so they can tell, who preloaded something, who won something, who effed up. It's mostly to attempt track and get feedback. Um, I'm sure right now one of them is furiously typing to get some stuff out to us. Or, I mean, one would think that they would copy and paste, but they probably do that too. So there's probably some copy pasta going on with some editing. But massacre were the words that were thrown about what we are going to do to them. So this might be very quick. I'm more or less, depending on how many people come in and how fast we just start blitzing through these walls. Um, I'm going to join in on the slaughter, of course. Because, I mean, who doesn't love a good slaughter? I'll join in on the slaughter as long as I have teams to slaughter with, and then we'll see the pacing for the walls coming down. Because like if we have to hang out for a few minutes, we'll just chat. We'll just hang and chat and chill and do all that happy stuff until another wall opens up. But they are anticipating full clear by day's end in the United States. So Gosh, all this crap we've had to do, and not crap. I mean that's the wrong word, but all these characters we've had to work on and unlock and level has really strained my resources. Uh, 46 minutes left. Then we can do this. So here's where we're sitting with the raid. So far we're at 75 million. So crate 2 is locked in. We're close to crate 3. Roughly half the guild has yet to do attempts. I don't even know if these guys have done all their attempts or if they've just done a couple and they'll come back. But yeah, half the guild hasn't even attacked yet. So we'll see. We'll see where we land. We definitely set a goal for the guild. I don't know where people are falling. Some of the streams I've seen, a lot of folks seem to be not having a good time. I enjoyed it. For the most part, I had a good time streaming that last night. It's about a 3-hour video. You can find it on my Twitch and my YouTube. But I enjoyed it. I did. I did multiple attempts with every team, and I adjusted. I went up and down as needed, wherever I was going to get the most points. I got a lot of stuff that I want to do, a lot of stuff that I need to do. Obviously, I need to finish the Gungans. And I need to get more relics on more characters and things like that. So, those are things for another day. I'm wondering, is like 15 minutes past start time, and we're not exactly looking at. Oh wait, hang on. There it is. Hi, commandos. Attack phase has started. Both zones are open. Please read carefully. Okay, so here we go. We're getting the thumbs up. Okay, so I kind of sort of tested this last week, and they did. What's wrong, honey? What are you apologizing for? I hate that you can't just back out of that. So we kind of tested a new counter last week, and we're gonna give that a go today as well. So let's see how this works. Like they've got very good theory crafting behind it. Plus any 2. Okay, so do that. We're gonna see. We're gonna give this a go. All right, party time. So this is not the method, or this is not how they said this would go. When like they said something should happen and then something should happen and then something should happen. Well, I mean, none of those things have gone down right now, but but we'll roll with it for sure, right? Good times. Good times. Okay. So the way that was supposed to work was they were supposed to kill GMY, which would trigger Anakin, and then Anakin does the bomb. But as you saw, they went straight for Kelleran, and I was just able to then mass swarm onto Grand Inquisitor, and I mean it was pretty much done after that. But that's a very cheap counter, especially in territory war for Inquisitorius team with the Inquisitorius Kron, and you know they had the three Omis on GI. Like this, that should be a team that makes Jedi cry. But it was not this time. So yeah, it's all rather curious. As you can see, my guild is enthusiastically attacking. Um, you know these new portraits are all well and good, but they're just so. Some of them are just so pixelated. Um, but yeah, let's just keep going. We're just gonna we're just gonna kill whatever we see. And that's not where I wanted any of that to go, but you know, here's the thing: they can't revive, so Yes, I am at it again. Like I was warning folks yesterday, this is going to be a busy day for streaming. Oh, more bits, which you were very generous. Thank you so much. Plays the same noise for bits as it does for like follows and stuff. So I'm like, oh, who followed? But it's a cheer. I love it. I love it. Again, I will try to give warnings for when ads are coming. I'm still not completely accustomed to having to watch this, but hopefully there are heads up given. Okay, okay, okay. Well, we'll let. God, I really want to. I really want to throw Sidcron at something, and I kind of sort of feel like he would work for a Sidcron, kind of sort of, but also like because I've got Sid's Omi too, because back when they first launched Omis and they were using them to boost other characters, older characters before they became like, "Hey, this is how we superpower this." Um, you know, they were meant for characters like Sidious, to like, hey, here's a new level of power to let's keep him a little more relevant, blah blah, etc. Um, okay, what did they give us for? Let me. I want to look at. We have approved counters, and then if we don't use approve counters, we have to get them approved, more or less. Um, so not wanting to, I don't really need to go through the approval process on any of this, so we're just gonna go ahead and do that, and we will add a. Let's get them a little bit thicker, a little bit thicker, and let's get after it. Oh, you see all the stacks that B1 had? Good for him. Good for him. He's a good lad. Ah, so much for your fancy ass Omicron. And meanwhile, General Grievous is just killing his own droid. All right, let's see if we can. He's dead. Oh no, maybe bring him back. Yeah, we got our boy back, and there's the win. Hey, full banners, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful stuff. Good times were had by all. It is 1:28 my time. I have 32 minutes before my fleet arena. shard comes up. So it's kind of funny that we've made more progress on the Riva wall than any other wall. Um, okay, so let me. Okay, so we are going to try something else here. You know what? I meant to Zeta her and did not. I still cannot get over how horrible this Ezra portrait is. That's not Ezra. It's not even remotely Ezra. Everybody else at least is recognizable. You can tell, but like, would you be able to tell that was Ezra? Could you pick that out as Ezra in a lineup? No, you would not. They'd line up 5 people and you'd be like, none of those are Ezra if that portrait was there, because that's not Ezra. Um, we'll see. We might end up having to back out of this, but we'll give it a try. Oh, of course they are. Of course they are. They need to put up a block, a timer. Like if you're in a team and if you're in a battle and you're setting up, like somebody else shouldn't be able to hop in there while you're setting up, because not. I don't have every combination under the sun set up and ready to go. And regardless, even if I did, I still need to take a moment to grab a freaking Datacron. But there should be like a 1 minute timer, or it should just be blocked off completely. Like somebody shouldn't be able to come in and snag your battle out from underneath you. That's my personal opinion. And guess what? There's Reva. She gone. I this is relatively hilarious if I'm being completely honest. And GBA hasn't even taken a turn because the turn meter train is just so legit over here. Also, like full disclosure, my GBA is not mind-blowingly modded. I'm just not using them. Let's just be perfectly clear. Okay. I'm honestly shocked no one's thrown a Sith Eternal at that. Did we? Hang on, because I need to check what Hotbot was telling me to do for. No, 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 no. Okay, yeah, I did have to put Trench down, so and I put my Watt with him. Not having Watt makes me a little nervous about getting into eternal hell of ability block with C without Watt's stuff. Kind of want to try Sidkron on this, but I think I'm asking for trouble. They don't have. They don't have the protection disruption. Hi, Goose. Sparrow. Trying to get one of my kitty guest stars to come over and say hi, but they're all kind of aggravated, twitching their tails at me and shooting me dirty looks. Goosey. Goose is he's a good cat, but like he's only comfortable with you approaching him under certain circumstances. And like one of them, he's just like if he's on our bed, like me and my wife's bed, he's very chill and very like this is my safe spot. Um, he's on the back of one of the couches right now, and he's very unless you have treats, because he's a big boy. He's a big, thick, orange, gingerish kitty. If you have treats, he's like, "Oh, you're my best friend. I love you so much." And he'll come and kind of meow at you, but like, yeah, he's very particular. Like, it has to be his choosing for the most part. And I want him to come over because he's just a fun cat. He's big. He weighs like 14 or 15 pounds. He's a bowling ball. Um, so we might end up. We're gonna hang for a minute. I'm kind of, unless they want me to throw a Bane or something at one of these Revas, I'm asking for permission to try Sidkron because I have Omi Sid. They don't have protection disruption. I really kind of want to. I really kind of want to give it a go. Because yeah, she can cleanse the dots, but they're not going to be able to mass assist on him. They don't have protection disruption. If he starts getting stacks onto people and she doesn't have her protection up thing to do it, of course his counterattacks will only do one. But if his counterattacks are landing the damage over times, we only have to hit the 5, and then people start dropping. God, I kind of want to do it. Hey, honey, the mail did come, by the way. Come on, guys. Give me a thumbs up. Put me in, coach. Put me in, coach. I'm ready to play. take a peek, see what they're doing with our walls. They've only hit the south. I want to, because they made me put this on defense. I'm curious. I mean, they're either going to overkill it or ignore it. They haven't hit my seps yet either. You know, because considering this Kron is dead, more or less, it's more or less dead right now. But it's only got one more GAC left in it. Oh, speaking of that, let's go take a peek. Let's see if that guy has made any more moves. He has not. So we got 20 minutes to that. All right. Well, I got it's here we go. We got the thumbs up. His new character model is not great. Speaking of not great, retreat. Well, that's too bad. I thought that had a chance. I'd bet if he wasn't there, maybe, but oh well. We are not in danger of losing this, so they didn't mind me having a little fun. You know what? I'm gonna take that out. Let's take a double peek. Oh, they don't even have the dangerous shit. But if no one else is gonna snag it when it's just sitting there with its ass hanging out, I'm sure as shit going to. Sure, Mon Mothma's an amazing choice. He's an amazing choice, and that. And we've got. Hey, do you have? You sure do. You sure do. So we just want to be a little bit tougher. Anything good in the mail, babe? Okay. I can go and walk away for a second and go peek. Yeah. Any day, Ray. Any day. Thanks, Ray. Eden Prairie, Minnesota. What's in Eden Prairie, Minnesota? I want to open here. Actually, honey, can you open this one up that says Eden Prairie and see if it's legit or trash? Trash. Okay, throw it all away. What a way to go. What a way to go. All right, any day now, bud. You know what? If the AI fucks it up from here, I deserve to lose. Come on, almost there. There we go. All right. I wish there were more solid counters for her. I mean, we could throw SLKR at her, and especially with any one of his new crons, but it's not approved. I think if the guild leader starts getting impatient, he might give us that thumbs up to do something else. I've already taken out two of these. I mean, I could Sith Eternal that. Um, since nobody else is stepping up to the plate, I might just do that. But I mean, I could also, in theory, Sith Eternal any one of these teams. Um, I mean, you could potentially it'd probably be a little ugly, but you could potentially like CLS. Max protection, damage reduction. I mean, is not is not an easy gas team. I would not like CLS could be good here, but I wouldn't throw CLS against that kind of firepower myself. I mean, you throw that and call it a day. Wait, did they hold on. I need to look in Discord. Did they say no? Okay. As of right now, they normally we would throw Sith Empire at the Reva Wall, but right now they don't want us to. So, all right, we'll knock this out real quick, and then you get to go watch me sit on a fleet battle for a few minutes. And nap time. you know what? Let's relink real quick. As soon as we get 5s down, we'll be able to light them up. Ooh, Nihilus is going to have an Annihilate. That could be fun for when Gas gets back up. Yeah, we want to make sure he's dead before we pop Ultimate. I mean, I guess I could have just popped it and then not just used Basics until he's dead. Basics will help kill him a lot sooner. I mean, I could also have... Oh, I was about to say... Oh, see, now they mean business. No, now they're cereal boy. I mean, that was a serious gas. Like that Datacron, that is not a fun Datacron for him. Oh, okay. Hey, we got some movement. Let's peek at this guy real quick. He's back in action. Okay, so he one-shot it, but he definitely used Bane. He 100% used Bane on that. So he did the right thing. He saved his Bane. I don't know what else. He's probably digging through Galaxy Heroes to see what .gg to see what he's got in the gas tank, what he has available for to counter that KB. So we'll attack here in about 30 seconds. This guy is kind of a twat, for lack of a better word. He will occasionally just sit on me to try to keep me from taking first place. We punish him severely when that happens. He doesn't understand that the rest of the shard has a chat. And when someone's a twat, we govern it by any means necessary. So. Hey, look, I got to use this first. This never happens. I feel like it's a 75-25 ratio, in all honesty, for when I get to use my Leviathan's ability first. Which, I mean, that's... for something that should be 50-50, like, only getting to use it that few number of times is definitely not ideal. Okay. He should be bringing out. Yep. That is the expected thing. Like, I did not anticipate, in the Grand Arena, if you watched, I did not anticipate that shuttle being the first reinforcement. And, I mean, it could have gone bad. It could have gone really bad. But luckily, I was one of the first. I was one of the first to have the ship in my shard, so I learned a lot about it and what it could and couldn't do very quickly. You know what? I should just be throwing my shots there, because when I bring out my own, I'll be able to one shot him, and we can keep him under his stacks down, just so when the timer starts running low, he'll be easy enough to finish off. And then you're dead, and then assuming he even gets there, his next reinforcement will blow up. See, and I have to be careful. I could end up killing him too quick. He's going to lose. Yep, he lost 6, and now he's back up to 12, but... Uh-oh. Sammy's hurt. I gotta go. My. Okay. I'll be back in a second, guys. I gotta go check on Sam. So Sam seems like he was playing on his bed and he cracked his head on the back of the headboard. And he's bleeding pretty severely. This is a first for him and us. So I'm just gonna let you sit on this for a minute, guys. I gotta go and help. He bled pretty good, but we got it slowing down. We don't know if he's gonna need stitches. Um, but I don't know if you can hear him just screaming in the background. He's not doing great. So I'm gonna go again, and then I might be back just to end the stream, guys. But yeah, he really bonked himself pretty good. So I'll be right back. It doesn't look like a crime scene. Oh, okay. Okay. Okay, so I'm back. Sammy is in pain, but he doesn't need stitches. He's just kind of in pain and he's upset and he's just trying to process it. He's very scared. It was a lot of blood. We were very scared, but we got the bleeding stopped very fast and okay, he's going to be screaming. So here, I'm just going to turn that down for a minute till we get him calm. Babe, it's okay. You don't need to. All these wonderful folks that watch me, they understand our situation. Poor kid. Like, there's nothing we can. Like, he's okay. Sammy, go with mommy. Go with mommy, buddy. He's just Hey, Sam! Buddy, why are you doing that? Poor kid. Oh my gosh. Okay. Okay, let's turn this back up. Oh, yeah. So I thought he was gonna have to go to the hospital. Stitches. The amount of blood was a lot, but then you realize how thin the back of your head is, and he got it like, he got himself probably on his bed, like right here, and it's just small, but it bled quite a bit. So this guy's giving it the old college try here. I'm not sure why he opted to go for Watt over Kellerin first. I mean, Watt's honestly kind of the least of all of his problems here. Hey, honey, let's see if he'll just sit at the table on his stool. He's sitting. Okay. Poor kid. I think he's more scared than anything else, but his head is definitely hurting him. He doesn't want us to touch it at all. Okay. Well, let's hop back into the territory war real fast. Thank God we're not having to hop our way to the hospital with a kid who wouldn't even let us really try to treat it. And he's nonverbal. It's really kind of hard to get things across to him. So this is just one of the many challenges that accompanies being a yeah, he's okay. I don't think there's any serious damage. It's just I think he hit his head on he's got a metal bed frame. We didn't buy him anything super fancy, just a nice basic, functioning metal bed frame. And I think he hit his head on a corner of it on the back. And yeah, it's dad things, but then it's possibly a little worse because of his autism. He's just not handling like the pain and the fact that it even happened very well. He's very like hurt and angry, and and all sorts of it. But yeah, injury wise, like the amount of blood I saw, I was like, we better get him to the hospital. But then once we started getting the blood cleaned up and got the bleeding stopped really fast. So, and he doesn't appear to be concussed, like nothing weird's going on with his pupils. But I mean, stuff that I certainly put my mom and dad through when when I was a youngster. The amount of scars I have on my body would probably shock most people. Like, if I don't know if you ever watched Arrow, like when like the CW show Stephen Amell played Oliver Queen, where like they did the whole like he got rescued thing, and then they took him to the hospital and they were talking to his mom and his stepdad, and they were like, his body's like 29% scar tissue. Like, I would really be curious to go to a doctor and find out what percentage of my skin is scar tissue, because I've got quite a bit. But yeah, just dad things. My heart is my heart is racing in a way it hasn't in a long time. I'll tell you that. Um, but like you'll hear Sammy like any little kid. He'll bang something. You'll hear a loud noise in his vicinity. You know it hurt if he screams. If he doesn't scream, well, why? Luckily, his mommy is a registered nurse and very good and experienced. So between her and everything else, we're keeping a very close eye on him. And then the hospital is only a couple miles up the road, so we can have him there in just a few minutes. But he is not happy. I mean, I don't know if it's pain. I don't know if it's just he's unhappy. I don't know either. So I don't know. That guy is definitely weighing his options. And I really wish we would get another wall down, but man, alive, jeez. Give me a second, folks. I know this is a stream and you guys are being great, but yeah, I guess this is real life, right? This is the thing that comes with being a parent, no matter if your kid's neurotypical or neuroatypical or not. So, but sometimes things, when they're neuroatypical, they're magnified, and this is definitely one of those cases where this is the worst thing that's ever happened to him right now. So, but he's sitting on the floor with his blanket and his pillowcase that are covered in his blood, and he's sitting with his mommy, and he's acting like he just doesn't want to be touched. Because I think we caused enough pain putting pressure on the wound that he's just kind of mad at everyone and everything. He's very sad or mad, or he's one of the two. Poor kid. We might have to take him for ice cream or something here in a little bit. My wife did make, hey honey, bring me one of those cookies. I'm not going to eat it right now, but I want to show everybody your baking skills. She made gigantic chocolate chip cookies, and she said she screwed them up, and then they come out of the oven looking like this. That's a screw up. Can't wait to eat it. But breathe. Okay. Yeah, I'm excited to eat one. Okay, so we're kind of in a slowdown here. But we're scattered. You know, we've got a bunch of East Coast people and a bunch of West Coast people and some folks in Europe. So we're making some attempts here, but I mean, I have a feeling once we get through these first two walls, things will probably progress pretty fast. And yeah, A+ screw up. I should sit her down and talk to her. Okay, come on, fella. I need you to do something. I need you to either win or lose, because I'm tired of keeping an eye on this. Either win or lose. Either beat me or go away. Like, this is the situation, dude. Either beat me or go away. This whole taking 20 minutes between attacks thing is Bush League. But I don't know, maybe I should just fire up the I'd have to shut this down, shut down my main account, and fire up the free to play new player experience. I think that might be what we do, and then we'll play on that for a little while, like do the dailies, and then we'll hop back over. Um, so yeah, here in the meantime, we will. Yeah, we'll just switch and come back. I think that's just going to be the best way. That way, we're not sitting around staring at each other. I don't mind sitting around and just chatting, but we definitely have other things that we need to do. So we might as well use this kind of slow period. And I can monitor the main account on my iPad. And when it's time to switch, that way, when it's time to switch, boom, we can get right over. Shorzy, yes. Shorzy is what I go by on most of my accounts, on most of my games. That's fine. People can have my player ID if they want it. I don't. I don't. I mean, I don't make it a secret. People can see what guild I'm in, and when I'm because I do guild raids and everything. So like, I'm not hard to track down. Um, oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Ah, gotcha. Yeah, I understand what you're saying. Well, luckily I've got two factor turned on, so on pretty much everything. Oh, BlueStacks is being. I hate. I hate being blue. I hate having to use BlueStacks. Um, yeah, my main account is linked to all my socials and linked to my Apple and all that other stuff. So like anything weird goes on, I can handle it. I think pretty quick, but yeah, I hate having to use BlueStacks. It's a very long boot up process, and then it's very doesn't always behave proper or well even after it's booted up. Honey, how we doing out there? It's work. It's thinking. It's thinking. BlueStacks is thinking long and hard. There we go. There we go. Okay. All right. Have a good one, Frank. I'll be here for a while. Yeah. Once you're through the boot up process with BlueStacks, it's not horrible. It looks like we're in advertisement time on the account, so pretty good time to pretty good time to load up the free account while we've got ads playing. You guys aren't missing anything. Um, and as soon as we're in the canteen, I'll get the display turned on. And there we go. Okay. All right. And here we are. Okay, so we got a bunch in the inbox. Squad Arena rewards, Fleet Arena rewards. I didn't. I meant to come back yesterday and try to climb more, but I just didn't. And look, we got some guild raid rewards, so that's excellent. And Droidica is now available on. Okay, so they're throwing all the droids on various nodes, but only for 2 days. And the drop rates have not been what I would call generous, but I mean, they are what they are. It's something's better than nothing, and on a new account, it's even more valuable, right? Okay, so daily activities now at the point I am on this new account are more in line with kind of what we're used to seeing on like a level 85 now that everything's unlocked. You know, I've got to use mod energy, I've got to do fleet arena battles, fleet battles. I think I'm still stuck having to do. Oh no, yeah, we're basically in line now with what a normal account, level 85, what I'm used to seeing, I guess is probably just the easiest way to put it. What I'm used to seeing on a daily basis with my main is kind of where we're at now with this thing, which is great because it's a lot faster. It's much more streamlined. Ooh, ability mats. Let's see. Okay. And we're kind of stuck. We need to get to tier 4 on these ability mat challenges and what have you to get a large glut of XP that we're kind of waiting on. Only tanks. Only tanks. Okay. I mean, we'll see what happens here. We'll see who the we'll see who they give us on the last node. Because I tell you, we've got one of them. It might be agility or strength training. One of the ones where it's Savage, and he just is like, "Oh no, fuck you," and he just one shots everybody I'm able to throw into that. Has not been a great time. Now, I mean, luckily, since these are all tanks, and he's 7-star, so like he's a little bit above and beyond what the average thing is going to be. It's Mace. Okay, this hopefully isn't horrible. Um, he is thick though, so it's just going to take a minute to chisel through him. But we've got him kind of stun locked, so hopefully we can keep it that way. Oh yeah, let's just throw this on auto. Beautiful. Okay, and so now we can sim it, so that's even better. But we got to get to 72. Okay, so on the GAC on the other account, he is very slowly. He hasn't dropped a battle yet. Um, he's got one more team to get through to my fleets, so it might come down to the wire. You know, if he has one bad fleet battle, it might be all it takes. So, yeah, no valid capital ship. We need endurance. Have I not unlocked endurance yet? Um, I can unlock it. I just haven't hit the button yet. Um, you know what? If they don't care, I'm not gonna care. So we're just gonna do that. Okay, my blood pressure is getting back to normal. I think. Okay, some quick math here. If I can find my calculator app, there it is. So we are 1814 minus. Okay, it's definitely coming down to fleets here, folks. Somehow, I'm feeling a little sus about this guy with how well he's been doing. Considering what he put on defense, it's a little sus to me. It's a little sus, but um, yeah, slightly sus. Slightly sus. The difference between him and I right now is 432. Um, so if he, what is it? I mean, if he full clears at 75 banners on the fleets, he'll win by 12 banners. Um, so it's all going to come down to efficiency. If he drops a fleet battle, it's over and done with. Or if he has a rough fleet battle, it's over and done with. I guess, sure. And my Twitch stream froze on my phone, which is kind of how I'm trying to monitor for commercial breaks and things like that. So okay. What is? Where did that pop up come from? Okay, so okay, so where are we sitting here? With daily objectives. So that's done. That's done. We got challenges done. We got a fleet challenge done. Now it's I'm so used to just being able to sim enhance one ship. Okay. Let's see what we can do for that. I guess this probably counts as an enhancement, right? I don't want to spend that. Or does this? If I do one level here, does that get it done? Yep, that got it done. I'm kind of the lack of ship currency I'm living with right now is not ideal. Finish one squad arena battle. Let's go do that real fast. Gee, ooh. It's an interesting choice to have a 3-star night trooper. Oh, I need to do that too. That just reminded me I need to go and run the sims on the night trooper to get my dailies. Oh, actually, you have to run the whole battle. So, maybe I'll do that. Maybe I'll switch over and just play those live. Poor kid. Oh my gosh. All right, now. This is the great thing about squad arena battles not mattering right now. I mean, I guess squad arena battles don't really matter anyways, but what a weird. I mean, that purple gear though, that's a big difference with that. Okay, now let's get to the grindy part of things. We'll just snag that stuff. Although I do have those, and that's kind of a big deal. So let's see. That's all the way at the bottom, right? So there should be some character shards. Probably Han Solo, I think, if I remember looking the other day. I mean, the gear is nice, but yeah, like, hey, I can start unlocking Han, or I can start unlocking any of the 3 raid characters. Is pretty slick. I mean, I feel like he's a no-brainer just because of the Millennium Falcon. And we'll just sit on the rest. We'll just save it. We'll do. I mean, technically we're good for the day, but we'll go ahead and hit this. So he definitely used his profundity on my executor. Got 76 banners. But in doing so, he might have set himself up for a rough time against my negotiator, because yeah, profundity is the preferred counter to that, but to executor for sure. But he could have used Chimera and had an easy time, or gotten a clear. Because profundity is kind of a killer counter to negotiator, and executor is not. That's kind of scary looking. Real quick, let me poke my head into TW on the main, see what the walls are looking like. Yeah, we still have 18 battles on each wall to go, so we don't need to rush to get over there. We'll do some farming. Let's look at rank 16. Okay, well we wanna start. Look at that hyperdrive bundle mofo right there. Look at all of these are hyperdrive bundle guys, except for him. It is difficult, but not impossible to compete against these guys. Let's see. Now that looks like. Tell me that doesn't look sus to you guys. So there's a non-hyperdrive. That's a non-hyperdrive. Yeah, everything else is hyperdrive. See, I mean, and I guess if that's the way the shard goes, there's not much I can do about it without buying hyperdrive myself, and you know, I'm not gonna be buying hyperdrive. but I need to try to get to where I can strike at the if I can strike into the top 10, I'll be happy. What, honey? No, come on. All right, we lived. Whew. Oh, hey, we can do a redemption here though. Unfortunately, Zetas aren't available to me just quite yet. But that's okay. There's plenty between pilots and everybody else. Um, yeah, might as well start in on him. I mean, we're working our way towards 501st a little bit too. Um, I do have Sarge unlocked. I just haven't popped it yet. And we'll do that. That's not a bad way to go. Anakin. See, and once I start getting the currency is the issue I'm having right now. Is I'm not getting enough fleet currency to level stuff. I mean, I might be able to take that. I don't know. So let's just say I have some reservations about my ability to take that, but that's a problem for another time. Let's go ahead and get our let's get this stuff handled. I need to another day when there's less going on. I'll need to grind out more of those nodes, but between GAC, Territory War, and my son splitting his head open, I'm a wee bit occupied today, and understandably so. At least I hope it's understandable. So actually, hang on a second. Where's Tarkin? Let me find Tarkin real quick, because I felt like he was being... He got outran a little bit, and... Okay. See, I bought some Presage, or whatever that stuff's called, to level this shit. does he have? Just get that ship a little bit stronger. I know how much mods make a difference. I have 5 dot mods, like he's definitely sitting on one. I'm wondering how many other 5 dots do I have not assigned or that I can steal just to make it sound like here we go. Because this should, in theory, make his ship. Or is it just 6 dot mods that make a difference? I don't remember. It's been a while. Screw it. All right, let's just we'll see what I can do. I'm probably worrying a little too much about Fleet Arena on here than I should be, but that to me seems like a habit more than anything else because I'm, Fleet Arena is a daily concern. Yeah, I want to get more stuff for this for sure. Yeah, promote him now too. Which will help the ship significantly. And then what can I do? See, now I'm getting into the credit crunch quite a bit as well. These are the things that I remember about starting out. The credit crunch, the materials, the stars, all that stuff does not seem to have alleviated itself any in the later ranks of the new player experience. In the initial part, it was much better. But there's a part of me that feels like they are still driving you towards this. I think it would make everybody very happy if it would make CG very happy if every new player bought that. And I don't blame them. That's a $50 get from a person who, I mean, what do you think the retention in this game is? Like if you're just starting out, what do you think if out of 1,000 players, let's say all of them buy the Hyperdrive bundle. How a year from now or a year from that time, how long or how many of those players are still active in the game? Out of that 1,000, I'm gonna say, and this is me being optimistic, I'm gonna say 200. I'm gonna say 20. I think they have 20% player retention. It could be more. It could even be less. But I'm just trying to, optimistic speaking. Like I think they retain 20%. But if they're getting $50 out of 1,000 people, like do the math. So come on with the drop rates. Oh, no. So yeah, I think they definitely want people to get that bundle. Well, of course they want people to get the bundle. I mean, it's cheaper now, but still, if that bundle is the only thing you buy, they still got into your wallet, which ultimately I think is their number one goal. Hey, look at that. Okay, so we got to level up. So we got some bonus energy of all kinds, so we can farm a little bit more. Let's go to. We need to go to dark side nodes, anyways. Take a peek back on the main account to see what's happening. I really would love. I'm being disciplined free to play, but this would come in very handy for me right now. And they know that. I know that. They know that. Okay, we're still roughly in the same spot. So quests. We got 2 new quests here. Spend 400. So they give me this quest after I've spent them already. Assholes. Like I just went on a shopping spree 15 minutes ago, and oh, it's kind of aggravating. You know what I'm saying? I'm a little peeved, little peeved currently. It's fine, it's fine, right? What are my priority farm? Oh, right there. That's my priority farm. Look at that. Look at that beautiful B2. Well, there's a start on the Umbaran Starfighter, and Fives has got some progress. Um, oh shit! I should have kicked that up to 5, but I didn't. My bad. Oh well. Did I spend? Oh no, I still have 400. Okay, okay. So they're not assholes. I'm the asshole for cussing them out. So let's see. Let's see if we can spend 400. Come on. What do we got? What do we got? So I need. So 150 plus 150 is 3. So I need something that I can get for the within that last 130 mark, that or I buy 2 characters shards. That's probably the smart play. Colonel Stark, Gamorrean Guard, Young Han. I'm a Gunda. Oh, there's Farm Boy Luke. He's one of the. Oh, there's Rex. There's Rex. So there's that. And level old Ben or start on Echo. I mean, start on Echo is that was that not the correct guild event currency? Okay, so what the hell? I'm very confused. Very, very confused about what's going on here. Because I that currency is called Get One, right? That is Get One, and I spent 400 and nothing. Um, bug feature. It's hard to say. I feel like some of their features are bugs, and some of their bugs are features. Um, but that's neither here nor there. I guess. I should honestly drop some of these crystals on here so I can at least get a little bit more of the currency that I need for fleets. I mean, even 1800 at a time or 1725, whatever it is, it's gonna eventually add up. And there's no harm in farming Marin because I am gonna want Jedi Knight Cal on this account at some point. I mean, I don't really want to farm him, but um, simultaneously, we might as well. And I mean, these Mark IIIs will be needed. So we'll just roll with it as we do most other things on this silly little account. Uh, Okay. So that should bring all my daily activities to completion. Yep. Honestly, I'm not upset about this. Like, this is more crystals guaranteed than you're guaranteed to get on your other. On like a level 85, you kind of have it's like 25, and then you'll get that chest, which could have anywhere from 5 to 200. So getting like a consistent 77 isn't the worst thing in the world, um, to my mind. Oh, I've got 420. Okay, so what are we looking at for this sort of stuff? I mean, I can do this on auto and get a couple 5 dot mod or so. I mean, that's not again not the worst thing in the world. I tried to do that second tier, but I need to put gear onto him. Like the he is expected to carry the event after this node. Um, so without leveling him up at all, yeah, I wasn't able to do anything on that second one. But hey, 2 free 5 dot mods every day for a week. Hang on, I'm doing some more quick math. Okay. What's offense? Offense arrow, not bad, and protection crit chance. Okay, I mean, and they're purples. No speed, no speed. But that shouldn't surprise anybody. They don't just give speed mods out like they're candy, although maybe they should. Galactic power represents the total power of all your stuff. Golly, lady, thanks. So yeah, unless you level him, you're not getting anywhere really. And oh wait, no, this is their guy. This is provided. This is an event unit. Why was I not able to complete this? I'm wondering. Because I got shredded doing this. I got absolutely smoked. Yeah, because these guys are level 85. I guess it averages these guys out to what your dude is. When I mean, shouldn't it really average these guys out to what your dude is? Because the barrier should be the stars, right? The barrier should be requirements met. My ass. I mean, yeah, the barrier should be how many stars that you have, not what your account level is. That's That's crap, and I'm formally protesting. But okay, let's take another look. All right, we're getting there. We're getting there. Probably though, I am gonna say, given everything else that's gone on, um, I probably am going to just go ahead and burn up the last of this bonus energy that I got real fast, and then just go sit with Sammy for a little bit. He's got his mom, and they're just chilling, and he's getting calm. But I kind of want to go and check on him. Well, no, I definitely want to go and check on him. He's just been in the back of my mind, but I also needed to calm myself a little bit before I got involved in the situation. Um, but we think he's okay. It looks like he just cut himself open on the back of the head a little bit, which isn't great. But there are definitely far worse things that could have happened. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream. I appreciate everybody being here, but yeah, just with everything going on, let me just. This is my second stream for the day, anyways, so it's not like I haven't spent time. And TW is moving a little slower than I thought. If TW was going faster, it might be a different story. But yeah, we're just kind of sitting in just a little bit of wait and see mode. I guess before we go, maybe I can stealth my way up. Like I might be able to beat this to get into the top 10. I mean, that's a lot more power than I'm packing in my fleet, but um, if we can get that Anakin out, we might have a chance. And if not, maybe I'll just settle top 20. Like I said, being top 20, especially at this point, is not terrible. Easy there, fellas. All right. Oh yeah, that's just hitting way too hard. Yes. Uh huh. Right. Well, and it's the scalp. There's not much skin there to begin with, so okay. Nurse Wifey's giving me an update, but yeah, maybe I'll sneak back online and see if I can do more. Like I said, they for ranks, where does it? It's just 10 to 20 for prizes, right? There's no like, yeah, 11 to 20. So I'm in the 100, but again, that doubling your crystals for jumping up to here would be sweet. I'll see if I can. I'll see if I can make it work. Somehow I don't like. I hate feeling like I'm not. I'm at the point now with these guys having their fancy ass accounts that it's just not going to be able to happen. But then you got this guy, 85, 85. Yeah, like yeah, it's just at that point where if you're not a hyperdrive bundle guy, and that went quick. When I hit this shard, there were 32 people in it, and now that has gone up to we've gotten 18 more people, and clearly a decent number of them are hyperdrive accounts. Which again, I'm not judging. I bought hyperdrive on my first account, so um, but anyways, guys, thank you. I'm gonna go spend a little time with Sammy, wife, nurse, nurse wifey. Nurse wifey just gave me an update. She thinks even if he had to go to the hospital, they wouldn't have been able to stitch it because of just it's like a triangular nick out of his head, out of his scalp. Um, so, but he's okay. He's calm. He's not mad or mad. He might still be mad, but he's not as mad as he was before. Um, So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and go sit down with him, and just kind of make sure he's okay. He's being well taken care of. He's got it. My wife and the dog are circling him, and he's got water and cookies and iPads and stuff. But I'll just go check in on him and make sure, see if there's anything I can do. But yeah, we got another good stream in, and like I said, Territory War is moving a little bit slower than I thought it would. But yeah, thank you guys. Appreciate it. Thank you for the cheers. You used 100 bits, Witch of Pennsylvania. Again, I have no idea what that is, but I'll figure it out. But again, thank you. You guys got me to affiliate in just a little over a month, which is, I mean, I thought it would take much longer than that to gain any traction, but you guys are the best. Would not be here without any of you guys. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. I'm going to go be a dad for a little while, and maybe I'll do another stream tonight. I don't know. We'll see how things go. But until next time, guys, thank you. Take care, and good luck with